Okay, so we're going to go through some basic tracking right now. And, this is really for beginners to help you just get an understanding of what you need to do to start tracking your links. It's really important to be able to track your links so you know how many hits you're getting to your advertising and if your advertising is working. Okay, so I wanted to show you the three basic systems that we use for tracking. We use the PowerLead system for almost everything. It's the one system that we can show almost all the 5 skills in complete detail through. Skill number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can teach everything through the PowerLead system. That's why we encourage the PowerLead system as the main program to use and build your list with. Because it has everything that you need. However, it's not the PowerLead system is not going to do everything for you, and sometimes there are some countries that you can't get the PowerLead system. Also, some people don't have the money to afford it. The basic package with the PowerLead system is $30 a month, and it allows you to have everything that you need, so it's really worth it. However, if that's something that's outside of your budget, then we encourage using Build-A-Biz Online. Build-A-Biz Online is going to give you all the basic tracking that you need for $10, and it has 10 times more stuff on it as well. When I say 10 times more, I don't mean 10 times more than the PowerLead system, but it does have a lot of stuff. It has 10 times more than just tracking is what I mean. So Build-A-Biz Online has your own blog. It comes with an autoresponder, a very basic autoresponder, nothing like the PowerLead system, but it has a very basic autoresponder. It has all the different tools that you need to be able to promote 10 different links at the same time on a single page. It has rotator links. It has ability to create your own banners. Like it says, it's Build-A-Biz Online. All the advertising, online marketing tools in one place. So it's really great. And for $10, it's really awesome, and you can earn some great residual income from it too. All right, now just to let you know, the ultimate tracking is ClickTracks. Okay, and even though we always advise the PowerLead system to have the PowerLead system because it has everything, eventually you're going to need to learn how to do advanced tracking, and we use ClickTracks for advanced tracking, and it allows you to easily track your conversions. You can track your conversions through Build-A-Biz Online, and you can also track your conversions through PowerLead system. It's just harder. You just have to know how to do it, and it's more of a manual process. But with ClickTracks, there's a few things you have to learn how to set up. Once you set it up, it's very easy to find out where your conversions are coming from. All right, and the difference between conversions and tracking is, tracking basically shows you the sites that your links are getting hits from, but conversions are, who's subscribing to your list and exactly where they are coming from, and that's a little bit more advanced subject. Okay, so we'll go into that more in the advanced section of the advanced training. But for right now, I wanted to show you the basic 3 systems that we use for tracking. Okay, I hope that helps you. By the way, Build-A-Biz is probably the most user-friendly, easiest site to use. I use it for my whole team, and so it's not very expensive, so I use it all the time, even though I have the PowerLead system as well. Also, you should be aware of the fact that ClickTracks costs about $10 a month, about the same as Build-A-Biz. Does not have any of the tools that Build-A-Biz has. However, it does exactly what you need it to do as far as tracking your links and tracking your conversions. And so for that reason, it's a really great tool. However, the three tools, Power Lead System, Build-A-Biz Online, and ClickTracks, all have their unique place and function. Basically, the Power Leads, if you don't have the Power Lead System, it's really going to be hard for you to make capture pages, have a good autoresponder, be able to track your links, and be able to build your list. So the Power Lead system, of all the systems, the Power Lead system is the most valuable. However, like I said, Build-A-Biz is very user friendly, has a lot of great tools on there to help you. So it's a really great resource, especially when you're new. And ClickTracks really helps you be able to track your conversions, which is really important as you start becoming an advanced student, and as you begin understanding what's really involved with succeeding. It's really an important tool to have to be able to see exactly where your results are coming from. So I hope that helps you and give you some idea of why we use these three tools. One more thing you should be aware of is that ClickTracks is not very user-friendly. It does take a little bit of time to figure out how ClickTracks works. When I say user-friendly, I'm not implying that it's really super difficult, but Build-A-Biz is probably the easiest to be able to understand and use, especially at the beginning. And so I do want to let you know that there is a little bit more to it with ClickTracks, and that's why we encourage using ClickTracks as an advanced program. Okay? Basically, I'm going to show you a little bit about a site called Build-A-Biz Online, and it's a really great site. I've been using this for years. buildabizonline.com, and Ian is the name of the owner. He's really great. He's from England. He'll help you out with all your questions, problems. Just have to contact him here if you have any questions about anything. I think it's free for a week or two. You have to check in and just register and see what kind of special they have going. After that, I believe it's $10 a month. It's got a fantastic amount of tools on here. They have a basic autoresponder. They have a blog. They have all the tools you can think of to track and make banners and promote 10 links at the same time. It's just on and on. There's just so much stuff. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so you just want to log in right here once you get yourself an account. And when you get yourself an account, then you want to check to see if you have the ability to use some of the tools. I don't know if you can get all the tools. You can use all these tools for free, but you can see. And also, when you first join Build-A-Biz, it might take a day for Ian to get back with you manually and get your account set up. He does all the accounts at least manually, at least from what I remember. All right, so so once you sign up, it'll take a little while for him to get back with you and get everything set up. But he usually does it within 24 hours. And if you get lucky and he's in his office and working right then and there, you might get activated right away. All right, so you want to go down to Cloak, Track, Shrink, and Brand. Okay, that's the first place you want to go to learn how to start tracking your links. And you can see here I have a lot of links that I've been tracking. Alright, so come all the way down to the bottom. When you get down here, you're going to see, okay, so when you get down to the bottom here, you want to add in your the name of your campaign name, and I'm just going to put it as marketing link. Sorry, marketing training link. Alright, and then you want to put in something like, maybe your splash page 1 or something like that, as you normally want to track your splash pages. And then you want to just add the link right in here that you're promoting. Okay, and do take notice if it's an HTTP or if it's HTTPS, because there are some quirky things that can happen depending on what you have. Alright, so then you want to make sure that if you want to brand it with your picture, that you keep the little button either at the top or bottom. And if you don't want to brand your page, your splash page, with your picture, then you want to put hidden down here at the bottom. Alright, now let me show you what the difference is between having your picture and not having your picture. So if you go up to the right, to the left hand side of the main home page, and you go to add your branding image, this page will show up, and you can add your picture here. Okay, and then when you brand your page and you click the little button that says top, then your picture will be at the top of the page, and I'll show you what that looks like. As soon as you're done, then you click add URL, and this is the original link, this is the track link, and if you click on the track link, then you can see my picture's at the very top left. Alright, so but if you had clicked the little button at the bottom that said hidden, then you wouldn't see your branding bar across the top of the page. Alright, that's what the branding bar looks like. And if you want it to be there, that's really great. And if you don't want it to be there, then make sure that you press the little button right here. Right. Let me go back to the page where we were at. Go back down to the bottom. And you want to make sure you press hidden if you don't want your branding link to show. The branding bar, I mean. Okay? Alright, now once you've got your link all set up, you can see it's right here. My marketing training link, the original, and the cloaked link, okay, that you're tracking. Alright? And I had one hit on it because I clicked it one time. Right? And if you want to reset the counter, you can press reset and it'll go back to 0 hits. Okay? And you can see on this link right here, which is one of my team members, that they've had 88 hits on this link right here. Alright, and if we wanted to actually look at the stats of that link, then we could click stats, and by the way, you do have to wait a minute or two or less, and you can see all the stats where that link came from. You can say they have 87 hits. Unique was 86. I'm sorry, 66. And 66 unique hits means that what 87 means is that there's a few people that clicked twice on the same link, but 66 people clicked once, and those are all original. Between 67 and 87, so about 21 people clicked twice, and those 21 hits were additional hits from the same person. Okay, so that's what that means. And you can see how many hits they had yesterday and so forth. and you can see exactly what site they're coming from. And by the way, I only advise using the safe list that we advise to use for advertising, because if you use different ones, there's a very good chance you're not going to get many subscribers. And I think I really advise you to use ClickVoyager. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I'm getting red flag signals in my mind as I'm recording this training right now that might not be a good site. If the site, and here's a way to find out for sure, if the site is a surfing only site, then don't use it. Surfing only sites we've tested them for 3 months, thousands and thousands and thousands of hits and no subscribers. So we don't advise using them. If it's a safe list or a mailer where you get an email and you have to click on the link inside the email, then we get subscribers consistently and every single day from safe lists and mailers. We encourage you to use those. Alright, and also you can see right here that this is the IP address that this person clicked on this link from. And if you notice here, this person that's advertising is only using the same site. All his clicks are coming from the same place. That's another red flag. That's showing that that person's not only using one advertising site. And if you want to get results, you have to use a lot of advertising sites. Let me show you my account, for instance. Okay, so here's one of my main team links right here. And if you want to look, you can see how many hits I've had over the last year or two. And you want to go to stats. You'll see exactly how many hits I've had recently. So I had 130 clicks today, had 191 yesterday, 455 the day before, and you can see exactly. And you can see that they are coming from all different places. This one, Mail Our List. This one's from Free Advertising for You. This one's from European Safe List. This is from the Lead Magnet. Alright. Mighty Mouse Mailer. Let's keep going down. AE Mailer. Mr. Safe List. Instant Mails. Proactive Mailer. Free Advertising for You again. You see some of these are repeats, so that's okay as long as there's a diversity. List Avail. Let's see if there's any new ones around here. Keep going down. Here's one from Golden Safe List, Golden Op Safe List. Here's one from Viral Mailer for You. Here's one from Herculist. And you can see there's a lot of variety to how many hits I got and where they coming from. Okay, and you can see the IP address that they came from, like I shared with you before. And a little trick is if you press Control F, okay, a little box will show up at the top right hand corner of your screen. And of course I'm using Windows. I think it's similar with Apple, but you'll have to Google that to find out how to get that little search bar. And if you get a subscriber and in your email, and that system shares with you the IP address of that subscriber, then you can put that subscriber IP address right in here, and it'll search. See, there's two places where this IP address this person clicked on my link, and you can see that the first one was a unique hit, and the second was a double, what's called all clicks. So it's only the unique ones that really count, because the second one is somebody's clicked on the link again. And you can actually see that this person actually clicked on this link, several times. And so that'll actually help you understand, how many times people hit on your link. The thing is that this person eventually subscribed, and that's the point right there. It's not, the important thing is not how many times they clicked on your link, but if they subscribed. And you can see, and I'll show you really quickly. Okay, and so if you go into your email, and you can see I got an Aweber notification, and every different autoresponder is different, but basically if you open up your notifications when you get a subscriber, then the email will give you details about your subscriber inside the email. And I had to cover up lots of information about the subscriber just to be able to keep privacy for this subscriber. But you can see that here's the IP address, and I had to cut off a piece of the IP address so that to keep most of it, to keep it private. And you can see there's more details right here, but that she came from South Africa, and so that's, if you take the IP address and copy it, then you can paste it inside of Build-A-Biz. And let me show you. You can paste it up in that top search bar that I told you about by pressing Control F, okay, and Control F, I think it is. All right, and then as soon as you put it in, you'll see along the scroll bar all the different places where you will find that IP address. And if you put the address in here and it beeps on you, and you don't see any places any orange places or yellow going down the scroll bar, then that means that their IP address is not showing up on your screen for some reason. And there could be different causes for that. It's possible for someone to change their IP address or switch it, or and there could be other different reasons why the IP address is not showing too. If you want to contact us, if there's something mysterious about the whole thing that you don't understand, you need to contact us, just email me at sailingwithalby@gmail.com. Okay, so just to sum everything up, this is your original link. This is the name of the title of your links, just so you know where to find it. And this is your new cloaked and tracked link. Okay. Here's where you can reset the counter, like I mentioned before, back to 0. Like, sometimes people they want to keep track. Are they doing 1,000 hits? And after they do 1,000 hits, then they reset it again. Maybe on Monday they start it, and then on Saturday or Sunday, they see how many hits they've got, and if they've got 1,000, then or whatever number that they've got, they stop and reset again when Monday comes around, right? So that way they can track how many hits they're getting per week. All right, and then if you need to look at your stats, then just click right here. And if you need to edit your original link, you can edit it right here. And of course, if you want to delete it, then just press delete. Okay, and by the way, like I had mentioned, if you press stats, you might need to wait a few seconds for it to load. Okay? Okay, so I do want to share with you a discrepancy that I've noticed um, with using the system here. You know, if your original link is HTTP, you want to make sure that the link that you track it with is also HTTP. All right, and if it's HTTPS, your original link, you want to make sure that your track link is also HTTPS. You know, if there's a difference between the two, if this one is HTTPS and this one is HTTP, then when you click on this link, it'll just show up as white, and you definitely don't want that. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that these are matching. Okay? Alright, I hope that helps you. Alright, so before we actually go into showing you a little bit about how to set up your basic tracking inside the PowerLead system, one more time I just want to go over the basics how to actually get to your tracking link. And basically what you want to do is you want to go to your Build-A-Biz online toolbox, go down to Cloak, Track, Shrink, and Brand, and that's where you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom and enter in your new your link that you're promoting and the title of it, and then once you do that, you press Add URL. You'll be able to get your tracked link. Okay, and then you'll be able to go back in here and see how many hits you're getting to that link. Okay. Alright, that's the basics. Now we're going to go into show you a little bit about the PowerLead system and how the basics work with their tracking. Okay, so I want to go into a little bit about the PowerLead system here for you so that you have some of the basics down about how we use the PowerLead system for tracking. And let me go into it right now. Okay, so when you go in the PowerLead system, you're going to see the home page right here. And what you want to do is you want to go to websites, and if you go to My Web Pages, you're going to see all your pages that are set up for you to advertise, and funnel pages, whatever ones that you've made or that we've made for you. And then you can see you can edit them here, test link here, share here, stats for them here, and copy. All right. If you go to stats, all right, you can see so you can see what sites just clicked on it, and you know where they came from. There's 104 that came from this track link that I had done right here with Build-A-Biz, and there's the rest of the stats there for you. But if you want, you can also change it to today, last week, last month, month to date, yesterday, etc. But to find out a little bit more about these hits, just go to websites, okay, and then go down to site stats. All right, and the easiest way that I found is to go to most active pages right here. Okay, and you're going to see the top pages that are getting the most hits at the top and how many hits those are getting. Okay, and where they came, or basically the actual site that's getting the hit. And then you want to click on the little magnifying glass, and it'll show you more details. It takes a few seconds to load, and once it loads, then you'll see the date of the hit, the time, the name of the title of that you have for that link, and then where it came from, and the IP address that's where that hit came from. So when you go to your email and you look up the subscriber, in your from the PowerLead system, when you open it up, you can see a little bit more details about your subscriber, the name, and it's going to show you their email address. I had to block this though for subscriber privacy, and where the what site they clicked on, and then you can also see the time and the date that they actually clicked on that link right over here, right? And so then if you go back to the PowerLead system, then you can look at the, find the about around the same time. It's not going to be exact, but it's going to be similar, to when that subscriber came through. If you want to find the time and the date, and then obviously we're on the right link that was clicked, because the same title is showing inside the email, and then you just want to, then you'll be able to actually find the then you'll be able to see exactly what link they actually came from, whether they came from one of your advertising sites, etc. Okay, and that's how you would track a conversion inside the PowerLead system. It takes a little bit longer to do it this way. This is a manual way to track your conversions. ClickTracks will allow you to find that information out very, very quickly with just looking at a simple screen. But the setup, you do have to set up the right functions for that to happen at the beginning. And that's a little bit more advanced, and we're going to show that in the advanced training. Okay? In addition, you can go to your contact manager and click on it, and it's going to show you your subscribers and where your subscribers came from. By the way, when you look at where the subscribers came from, a lot of times it's not going to show the capture if they came from a splash page. A splash page may only have a link that says click here on it, and then that takes them to an actual opt-in page. And if that's the case, then it'll show you the opt-in page that they came from. For instance, this is a splash page, and you can see how it says click here on it, and when you click it, then it takes you to an actual capture page, and that's what I'm talking about. Inside your contact manager, it's going to only show you the actual capture page where they actually put their name and address in here. That's actually only what it's going to actually show you. It's not going to show you, if they came from, what splash page they came from. Okay, for instance, this is an example of a list inside the PowerLead system, and we had to actually protect the actual emails in here for privacy. But you can see you can go to all groups by pressing this button right here, and it'll show you all the different capture pages or opt-in pages, and you can click on them and you can see exactly where those subscribers, what opt-in page or capture page that they came from. Okay, so there's a little bit of help for you. That's the basics of tracking your links and finding how many hits you have. Again, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just go to websites and my web pages, find the page that you're looking for, go to statistics, and you can see how many hits week to date, month to date, last month that you've had on that site. And if you want more specific details inside the PowerLead system, go to websites, site stats, and then click most active pages to be able to see, more details exactly where they came from. Okay, and if you want more information about your subscribers, then go to your contact manager, contacts, contact manager to find out more. Okay? All right. Hope you have a great day. I hope that helped you understand some of the basics with tracking. And like I said at the beginning, we use 3 different systems to track our links. And the Power Lead system is has all the basic tools that you need. Build-A-Biz is a really great system, especially for building. You have a team and you want to find out the basics about where your team members' links are coming from. But if you want to learn how to actually track conversions, then ClickTracks is the best and the easiest to use for that purpose, even though you can track conversions with these systems as well. Okay? Alright, that's the basics of tracking. Our next video is going to actually go into ClickTracks and how to check your conversions very easily with this system. Okay? Okay, so good job going through the video. I'm really glad you took the time to go through it. I really hope you found some important things in the video, things that you can start implementing on a daily basis. And that's really the most important part of this, is daily growing, learning and implementing those things into your marketing each and every day. Okay? Alright, so I really want to go through the difference between, just giving you the training and the videos, and then coaching and mentoring. Because there's really a difference between the three of those. Really, the whole equation here is not luck or anything to do with it. It has to do with developing real marketing skills, to this. Honestly, having a mentor makes a huge difference, because he can see into your blind spots and see what you're missing and really help you get on the right track. It was the 5 critical skills that made all the difference in the world for us. But it wasn't just learning the 5 skills. It was implementing them and knowing them practically, actually doing them and implementing them on a daily basis. That changed everything for us. So I hope you'd see the difference between the two. Okay, so I want to encourage you to watch a 6-minute video real quick. Just by scrolling down to the bottom of your page, you'll actually come to a red button at the very bottom that talks about coaching and mentoring, okay? And all you have to do is just click on the button and then just scroll down a little bit and you'll actually see the 6-minute video, okay? So this video is going to go into detail between what the difference is between us just giving you training and you just going through it on your own, and coaching and mentoring, okay? And there is a difference between the three of them. Understand that every successful person out there has had a mentor. All you have to do is just research it a little bit. Just Google, some of your heroes and different people that you look up to. And we're telling you this because we want you to have success as well. A mentor is what made all the difference for Elizabetta and myself, honestly. So take the time to watch this 6-minute video. Don't put it off like I put this off for so many years and really regretted that. So definitely take the 6 minutes right now to see what you need to do to take your business to the next level. I assure you, you will not regret this. And we look forward to working with you. And again, good job going through the video, and I hope you got some important information out of this so that you can implement into your marketing today. Have a good day. From Albie and Elizabetta, take care.